with a little bit of frustration at some point today for you?
Well, just sometimes, when things aren't going right and, people don't know what they're doing, I feel like they should. Because they have been up to this point, and then for some reason there's breakdowns along this up until now. And it's just frustrating because you think things should be going a certain way, and I'm at the point where I know what's going on, so I know my reads, but then, when someone else messes up, then it kind of throws me off. But it's important to just keep it cool and realize that these are young guys, and you have to kind of coach them at the same time. And I was probably the same way when I was younger, like that too. So just be aware of that.
Is that something that afterward that you talk to that guy and make sure you're on the same page?
Yeah, because if it's happening more than once, then something's wrong. That he's not getting the point, he's not learning it. So if it needs to be corrected, then you try to address it as soon as possible.
What are you looking to do on Saturday? I mean, given the state of where you guys are roster-wise with injuries and people out, what's your kind of goal for Saturday?
Not looking to have a huge, just flashy numbers game and all that stuff. I don't think we've had one up to this point. But looking to be really consistent in how I play and just being smart with the ball and managing drives down the field. There'll probably be things here and there, maybe a longer play action ball every so often, but just manage the clock, manage the ball, and keep hold of that the entire game.
How did you think you did in the scrimmage Saturday?
The scrimmage Saturday. It was. I think I played well. I think as a team, we didn't play well. As an offense, we weren't executing, and so when that happens, it doesn't look good overall. But I think I made good decisions, and still getting a couple of those reads were a little off, just because our defense is doing a great job hiding some of the stuff that they've been doing, the new defenses. But I think I played well overall.
You said you were going to be more vocal this year. You are being a little more vocal as a leader. There's a fine line.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've gone over the same plays this whole spring, and guys aren't doing the right thing. So when one guy doesn't do it, it makes everyone else look bad. And so,
has that been the case? It's mostly like a one-guy situation.
Yeah, that's also the beautiful thing about football. It takes 11 guys to do the perfect thing to make a play work. But I think it's the great players are the ones who, if one player messes up, you can make it right and adapt and try to adjust them. But on a play like that, when there's only two receivers running routes and one of them does the wrong thing, is kind of unfortunate.
Does it come natural to you to be a vocal leader, or is it something you kind of...
It's becoming natural. Yeah, becoming natural.
You seem to be getting pressure up the middle in your face that resulted in that pick. Is there a problem with the O-line getting pressure up the middle, or is the defense just pushing?
There's problems with our O-line, and the defense is pushing, so both of those. Our D-line's been really great up to this point of attacking, and that's why we've been trying to do some of those screens and throw them off balance so they're more lateral. But our line's getting there. They're still a young bunch. So once guys like Khalid and Graf, Abe get healthy, there's a little more experience there. I don't think that'll be a problem.
Are you getting more out of this spring than last spring, if you remember?
A lot more. Because I know, from my point of view, I know a lot more than I knew last year. And now I'm to the point where, I was kind of catching up with the rest of the team when I was younger. Now I'm kind of overseeing everyone and bringing them up. So from that perspective, it's allowing me to kind of teach, and the best way to learn is to teach. So I'm definitely getting more out of this spring.